Hello everyone, it's Muffcake here, and welcome back to Grotesque Beauty. And I know, it's still that day, I just split the video into two, because it's too long again? Yeah. And if you guys watched the last video, uh, the monster is like the woman in the painting is the monster, is the demon, is the whatever you call her. Uh, try to, separate me and my friend. Didn't work. Didn't work. I'm very good. I was very good. Then she chased us and we ran into Anita's room. But then there was a voice, as in like Hannah's voice, as my little sister's voice. And so I don't know if I should answer the door or not. But I'm pretty sure I shouldn't because there's just no way, right? I really want to answer the door because it might be, but I might get us killed. I don't believe you. You're not Hannah. My little sister would never try to lure me out to be killed by some monster. You need to try harder than that if this is all you've got. Rachel, you have to believe me. Just open the door. I won't. Not for a creep like you. Sis, open the door. Just open the door, you fucking maggot. I knew it. I'm so good. Open the door or I will kill you slowly. I know it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I'll rip your eyes out. I'll tear the meat off your bones. I'll drown your friend in the pool of your blood. The longer you delay the inevitable, the more I will make your life torture. Open the door now. The room descended off to emptiness. Hearing the threat has left Anita and I paralyzed with fear. All we could do was share a look of distraught and keep that door shut. The sound of shuffling feet paced back and forth in the hallway. Sometimes it disappeared into another room only to return a moment later. Now and then I would try the door, but we would spring up to resist it. Some time passed, since the sound of it moved away. The corridor was silent for a considerable time. You think it's gone? Where could it have disappeared to? Maybe it went back into the painting room to rest? I don't think so. I heard it in the other room. Then what should we do? We can't stay here forever. Eventually it'll get inside. We need to find a way out. That would mean opening the door and sneak out. Oh god. Hey, it's going to be alright. Listen to me. I'm just so scared. I can't cope. I don't think I can take much more of this. We won't have to. We're safe for now, Anita. I need you to be strong. I promise you we'll get out of here alive. The two of us. We'll make it through. I'll protect you, okay? You can count on me. This will all be over soon. But for now, you must be brave. If we have each other's back, there's no one can break us. Okay, thank you, Rachel. I'm glad you're here with me. You've always been so strong. And you've been a good friend. I'll try to be as strong as you. That's good. Have you heard anything from outside? No, I haven't heard anything for a while. I think the last time I heard it, it was in my parents' room. That's the last time I heard anything too. Maybe it is safe right now. Fuck! I don't want to choose. Don't leave me. Don't leave me the options. I don't wanna. So, maybe, okay, here's one theory. Because that room has a big ass window. That one, that right there. This one right there. Maybe the monster is trying to go out the room, go out of the house, and again try to get in through the window. That's why it went to the parent. No, it doesn't make any sense. Then it should be going downstairs. Okay. But we can't stay in the room forever. I think. Where? Yeah, let's leave the room. But first, let's save. Think that ass. Let's leave the room. I think we should try it. Let's sneak out now. Okay then. You go ahead. I'll follow behind. Why do I always have to be the one to go first? Because you're braver than me. I'll admit it. Alright, just stay close, okay? I'll open the door a little first to take a look. I turned the handle as gently as I could and pulled the door open just enough for me to squeeze my head through. I lowered our voices. Nothing. Do you see anything? No, it's all clear. Let me just take a look around the corner. I cautiously eased my upper body out the door to peek down the corridor. It looks safe right now. Come on, let's hurry out of here. I crawled out of the door, keeping myself small, distributing my weight as not to creak any old floorboards. Anita followed suit and ducked low behind me. We approached the top of the stairs slowly, constantly on alert for signs of the creature. We were ready to bolt at any sign of it. I took the first step, planting my feet hesitantly before easing my body weight onto it. Feeling more confident, I began descending the stairs at a steady pace. I looked up at Anita and gave her a nod of encouragement. Encouragement? I could see how nervous she was. Her trembling hands gripped the railings for support. As quietly as we could, we both took steps in rhythm. This is it. The point of no return. We were too far from the bedroom to abandon the plan. I focused on taking one step at a time, making sure to spread my weight, avoid making any sound. The bottom drew nearer. The front door is not far now. The finish line was in sight. A faint glimmer of hope returned to my heart. In my excitement. Oh no, I took a heavy step. Oh no. The plank beneath me creaked. In the stillness of the night, it resonated like a hammer drop. I turned to Anita. She returned a horrified look. Behind her, a dark silhouette grew larger. I locked eyes with it as it came hurtling down the stairs. Run! I tugged Anita's wrist and sprinted like my life depended on it. I didn't turn back, but kept a tight tether on Anita. A whirlwind of shrieks chased us. I felt the creature's presence nearby. I ran like a maniac. Anita was keeping up, but so was the creature. We closed in the front door. I reached for the locks and quickly threw the door open. Oh, we made it! The cold night welcomed us. I took a step outside and glanced back for Anita. She ran into my arms and let out a panicked cry. Right on her heels, I saw the monster. It was nearly upon us. It leapt forward like an animal. I fell back with Anita still in my arms, shut my eyes, bracing for impact. But that moment never came. I opened my eyes and saw we were still lying on the concrete road outside. I expected the thing to be tearing at us as we lay helplessly on the ground. We should be dead, but here we are without a scratch on us, undisturbed. Anita helped me to my feet. Look! I followed her figure back to the house. There at porch, the monster remained. It lashed out toward us, but seemed unable to move forward. Hide message. Get thumbnail. Okay, so it seems that the monster cannot go out of the house. Seems to be there seems to be like a invisible wall, an invisible wall like you've seen in like games. It was like an like an invisible wall keeping it at bay. The creature was unable to reach us. I moved a little towards it, stopping just outside the boundaries of its reach. I dared to look at it in the eyes. Menace flared up in it. Its jaw snapped and spat. I felt like I was staring death in the face. Despite relatively safety, I could not help but feel thrilled standing next to this thing. Suddenly, the creature stopped. It instantly lost all interest in me. It turned and disappeared back inside the house, leaving me and Anita outside. We were free. We did it. We escaped. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I didn't think we would make it. I know, right? What a relief. Holy crap. What happens now? We just get the hell out of here. I'd rather be as far from here as possible. Come on, we should get going. Hey, wait. Oh god, what about my parents? Huh? What happens when they come back? We can't let them go into the house with that thing loose. Anita, we have just escaped. But my parents don't know what's going on. If we leave that thing in there, my parents would just be walking to their death. We have to do something. Oh god, no! What are you doing? Okay, there's one simple way for you to do that. You wait in front of the house and wait for your parents. You wait in front of the house, wait for your parents, and then tell them about it. Probably they won't believe it. Fucking hell. I guess we have to destroy the monster. You're right, your parents will be walking into a trap. We can't leave them like that. We'll have to go back inside and destroy that thing. I bet that if we destroyed the painting, the demon would die too. Thank you, Rachel. I'm really glad you will help save my parents. But how are we going to kill it? How do we even fight that thing? It's true. We haven't found any of its weakness. I bet it's just the painting. Maybe we can stab it. Take some knives from the kitchen. I don't know about that. We have to be smarter than a full frontal assault. We can sneak up on it, lure it out, and get it that way. Nah, that's a stupid idea. Maybe. I'm just thinking. We've seen that thing up close. It's going to be hard to put a dent on that thing. There must be something it's afraid of. What do we know about it? We just saw it trapped by some invisible wall. Maybe we can use that somehow. The painting. What if we destroy the painting? Maybe something will happen if we destroy it, like it's a source of its power or something like that? Good idea. That's my idea. You really think so? Isn't it just using the painting as a doorway to our world? Yeah, but it's clearly important in some way. There's something definitely important about it. I think it's worth a shot. Okay then, that's probably better than anything I can come up with right now. I trust you. Alright, are you ready? No, of course not. But we then ever, but we then again, but then again, I would never be, I would never will be. Let's do it. We walked back to the house and returned to the scene of the nightmare. The place was quiet. We half expected the monster to be lying in wait, ready to jump us at any moment. Evidently, it didn't expect our return. We may have this to our advantage. Where do you think it went? It probably didn't expect it to return, so maybe it went back inside the painting. What for? Maybe it needs to recover there. I don't know. Let's look around a little more just to be sure the place is safe. We scouted out the ground floor, moving from room to room. After a quick scan, it was clear this level was empty. It's not here. Let's keep quiet. Just because we can't see it doesn't mean it's far away. Okay, how are we going to do this? The kitchen. We can set it on fire. You go put the stove on and I'll get a fire going. I'll go get the painting. Sure thing. Anita darted to the kitchen, energized by the prospect of defeating the monster. I ambled to the painting. Its frame glistened with the light of a different world. I carefully lifted from the wall. It was a little heavier than I expected. Its size made it the more awkward to carry to the kitchen. My view was mostly unsecured while carrying the large frame, and I had to be extra careful as not to bump into anything. I think it's not gonna be that easy, right? I bet so. A hissing sound from the other room indicated to me that a fire was ready. I settled into the kitchen, and Anita rushed over to help me carry the painting. I looked over to the stove and saw that they were all on at full blast. So you came back. Oh, what? Just couldn't help yourself, could you? Ah, motherfucker. Freely you walked back into the jaws of death. It would seem you are drawn to me. If you desired your end that much, then allow me to oblige. Oh no! It rushed forward and plucked Anita into the sky. I stepped forward, but a flailing arm knocked me backward. The painting flew out of my arms. The Anita let out a pained squeal. The creature focused all her malice on her and threatened to rip her apart. I had to act fast. Well, you can't help and you can't save her like this. She's a fucking man's monster. Throw the painting into the fire. I sprung back to my feet and hoisted the painting over my head. Only then did the creature shoot me a glance. It looks unreadable. I hurled the painting into the fire. It catches fire instantly, erupting in a sheet of flames. Embers danced on its surface, and soon it was glowing an iridescent color. Sure, too much. The room trembled with a terrible scream. The monster thrashed about in some distress. It cursed and flailed as it staggered around the room. All of a sudden, bright light flashed at its burns as it burst into flames. Huh. It seems to be working. Oh, the creature was a walking fireball. All the while it was still clinging onto Anita. She let out a weak cough. Her body was burning from the monster's touch. The creature's scream grew more terrifying. It was completely engulfed in flames. It dropped Anita and charged through the house. Danger flared up in me. I noticed other pockets of fire lighting up around us. The whole house was catching fire, and the rampaging demon saw to it that the place would go down in smoke. How do I make sure it's dead? I think I should take Anita and run. Anita was my top priority. I dashed over to her. Are you alright? Anita coughed uncontrollably for a while. We need to get out of here. Can you stand? I think so. Just help me up. What happened to the painting? It's burning. Don't worry. I threw it onto the stove. She glanced over the painting to confirm this herself. We could hear the creature rampaging in the living room. A warm glow radiated from the door, indicating other parts of the house was catching fire. The building creaked as the foundation started to wrap under the heat. Come on, let's get out of here. Let's get the hell out of here. Anita slung an arm around my shoulders for support. She continued to cough as we staggered for the exit. Clouds of smoke masked our vision. The heat stung our eyes and oxygen was burning up. This place became a death trap. The longer we stayed, our chance of escape dwindled. As we approached the end of the hallway, a silhouette emerged out of the fire. Oh no. Let me out. The creature cut in between us and the exit. In the fiery inferno, the creature's menacing eyes burned more intense. Patches of his skin have burned away, a warning of what will happen if we remain here. Little insects, you think you're very clever, don't you? You don't get to leave here. This burning hell will be your tomb. It lurched forward, challenging us. There was no way around it. Go back! Fuck, we had to go back. We turned clumsily back for the kitchen. Anita, hobbling awkwardly. We could circle around the living room. If the creature followed behind us, we can rotate the other way and reach the front door. I helped Anita as we went to the living room. We didn't get far when the monster cut us off again. It was too smart to be caught out like that. We backpedaled and retreated to the kitchen. The monster rushed in from the other side, making sure we wouldn't try getting around it again. We were cornered. Our end felt inevitable as it closed in on us. What do we do now? Right beside us, the painting lay on the stove. I dragged it down, stamping out the fire. What are you doing? I don't know. Maybe we can use this? Hide inside the painting? Hide Anita. Both hide. No, attack the monster with it. The creature advanced. It didn't take long for it to be right on top of us. I lifted up the painting over my head and charged at it. Using the painting like a shield, I threw my weight against the monster. Shockwaves traveled through me as I collided into it. I didn't wait for a response. Anita, get out of here! I brought the painting back and cracked it over the beast. It lifted a protected arm as I continued to pummel it. Anita scrambled to my side. Refusing to surrender to her injury, she grabbed a chair to join me. She ran the feet of the chair into the body of the creature. I was thankful for her help. Thankful for her help. I was beginning to feel weak from the lack of oxygen. Still, we fought on. We were running on fumes. The creature let out a bellow and lashed back. Its anger erupted like a volcano. As if it had suddenly had enough of toying with us, it ripped our weapons from our hands and tossed them to the side. The beast delivered a blow to each of us, sending us crumbling to the floor. I struggled to breathe. Oh no! I chose poorly. The exertion has depleted the last of what little energy I had left in me. Oh! Without warning, I was lifted high above the creature. Its tendrils danced around me in the rhythm to the flames. I saw a claw beneath me. A flash of light zipped across. Then pain spread across my stomach. Oh, I died. I felt light all of a sudden. Somewhere Anita was screaming. My abdomen tore open. As was screaming, my abdomen tore open. I gasped, spews out of me as I feel the weight of something spill out of me. I opened my eyes and witnessed the horror of what happened. Ah! In my hand was something warm and wet. The hair on the back of my neck pricked up. I could hardly believe my eyes. A part of me was trying to make sense of what was cradled in my arms, to give it any other meaning besides the reality. A deep hole was ripped in my abdomen, where my guts poured out. I chose poorly. I should have hid in the picture. My arms were the only thing keeping them from spilling all over the floor. The creature did not relent. It demanded more. It held me down and began pulling me apart. I felt the sinews that tied me together snap apart. There was no resistance. My body snapped in two. I heard my innards splatter on the ground. The pain was all too much. The overwhelming sensation built up until I no longer felt anything at all. The world became numb. Everything receded as if a black mist was filling the room. Satisfied with its work, the creature let me drop. It turned and marched towards Anita. She screamed. I let out a final cry. As the sound I left my body, so too does my last slither of life. game over. Ending 23? How many endings are there? Ben-Ho. Great job, Ben-Ho. I really like it. Okay, I'll try to choose a different one, I guess. Before we end this episode. Oh no, this is so far away. Holy shit. Can we skip? Skip the message. Yeah, Maybe is there something wrong here too? No, I still think we cannot save her. Like that. But I think we should just hide in the pictures. What if I make sure the creature is dead? How can I do that though? I'll still stick with my choices and then we'll see from that. Yeah? Oh no 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 no. Fuck. How can I go back? I accidentally. No! I accidentally skipped too much. Okay, let's keep that. Yeah, I think we can both hide in the painting. Monster, there you go. I throw painting into the fire. You die. Take Anita and run. Okay, so now we hide in the painting. Let's see what it does. We should go into the painting. Are you mad? We have nowhere left to run. That thing has us cornered. If we stay here, we won't last long. The only safety left is inside the painting. That thing won't be able to get us from there. What are you saying? It's pretty much imprisonment. How do we know we'll be able to get out of it? Face it, we're dead if we don't. I don't like this any more than you do. But here we are. Here we have a chance of survival. But can we get back out? I don't know. That thing came out of it before. Maybe we can too. Walls of fire enclosed us and licked at our heels. The creature seemed unfazed and stood there waiting for our next move. Okay then, I would do it. Good. We have no choice. I lowered the painting to the floor. The surface of the portal shimmered. Anita stepped in first, her feet disappearing like she was dipping into an opaque pool. I watched as she jumped all the way in, vanishing into the floor. Debris continued to fall. I take one last look at the creature. It still didn't move. The portal swirled beneath me. Staring into it gave me the sense of vertigo. Who knew where this city clean? But wherever it was, it had to be better than this. I closed my eyes and jumped forward. My body wrestled with the confusion of falling for a prolonged period of time. I flailed about trying to find which way was up. Soon enough, I landed on top of Anita on the steady ground. The portal was still visible from the side. The edges of the portal glistened and began to shrink. Strangely, it conjured up an image of a body bag being zipped closed. As quickly as the thought had left me, the portal vanished and the world descended into darkness. Anita got to her feet and looked at me quizzically. I didn't say a word. There was nothing I could say. We were in a new world now. None of us knew what path lay before us. We turned our attention to our new landscape and peered into the dark. Oh, That's 23 and 24. Cool. Cool but not cool. I want to destroy the creature. How long is it? Okay, it's 30 minutes again. Okay, so I would end this episode here. It's very cool. We're getting two endings. Anyway, 23 and 24. I'll try to get all of it. I guess I'll try. Not like it's too difficult or something, but yeah, I'll try. Uh, Again, it's very cool, but we didn't beat the demon. So I guess I'll try another option next time in the next episode. So if you guys enjoyed the video, leave it a like. If you have any questions, any recommendation, anything you want to say, leave it down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.